So we spent all our time working on our March Madness brackets, and we didn't come up with an intro, so we're just gonna hop into it. Let's do it. Stay sports smart. This is Baloun, Ben. Sports! Welcome to another episode of Baloun and Ben, here to inform you on today's sports. What are we gonna start out with today, Ben? Matt, why don't you just give them a little bit of info on what you got going on in the sports world? Alright, well, I'm just going to start out with saying that the Heat almost losing to the Celtics was very intense for me. I was really hoping the Celtics were going to pull it off. Me too. I think the refs got paid. Just throwing that out there? Just throwing that out there. You know, the Heat need to go down. They're going down hard. What's going on in the dating world lately, Matt? Tiger Woods and Lindsey Vonn. Woo! Everybody's excited about it. We kind of had to say it. Tiger Woods is now playing very well. Maybe that's why he's been playing better lately, Matt, because now he's got a girlfriend. I think that's definitely a reason. He's very happy. It always cheers you up when you got a girlfriend. He looks happy. Yeah. Let's talk about a little bit of the power rankings. What's new with that? NHL. Power rankings. Let's go to the Chell. The Hawks have 51 points. They're still up on top. The Ducks are creeping up on them with 46 points, and the Penguins snuck up to third with 44 points. That was quick. Well, they were fifth. I mean, they had 9 wins in a row. That really helps you out. They had 9 wins in a row, and they still have their streak going on. They don't have a very tough schedule coming up until next week when they play the Canadiens. So they should be moving up on Anaheim fast if the Ducks can't keep their streak going at home, which is at 12 right now. They haven't lost at home yet, have they? Impressive. They have not lost a game at home this season. That is incredible. The Blackhawks are definitely going to have to keep their streak up to stay number one. That's all I'm saying. They built themselves up a nice lead early on, but now they've actually got to maintain that by playing pretty good hockey. You can't just do average and still maintain like their number one overall seed. Yeah. I think the secret to Ducks playing right now is their passing and their positioning. Their passing is incredible. Their team chemistry is off the charts. They're producing goals like it is like their job, but it is their job. Okay, I've done my little spiel. Ben, let's kick it over to college basketball. Let's do it. Now, March Madness is coming up. What do you think is going on? Well, after taking a little bit more of an in-depth look at some data, doing some research, looking at the teams, looking at who's going to win, who's going to lose, who's going to make a run, I just have a couple of first-round upsets for you guys that are going to happen here. Let's talk upsets. Okay. First one I like to point out, Oklahoma over San Diego State. Oklahoma, they've played better over the last 10 games. They've won more games lately than San Diego has. San Diego's been struggling a little bit lately. They have similar scoring offenses and defenses, along with very similar RPI and strength of schedules. So with that all in mind, I think that Oklahoma could easily take this one with how they've been playing a little bit stronger lately compared to San Diego State. Second one, Colorado over Illinois. This is another 10-7 game. Colorado has actually done better against RPI top 25 and 50 teams than Illinois has, and they have, again, similar scoring offenses and defenses, and they played, similar strength of schedule, stuff like that. And they both have kind of limped into the tournament. They haven't really won a ton of games lately. They're not doing too hot, but I think Colorado will be able to pull this one off. And my third one is Oregon over Oklahoma State. Oregon has performed well against RPI top 25 and 50 teams, and Oklahoma State has kind of struggled with that. And they've actually had some, it's not some. They've been playing, Kansas State, haven't been able to do pretty well against them. They didn't do so hot, and I could see Oregon being able to pull off the upset 12-5, get that win there. So who's a team that's not a top 4 seed that could be in the Sweet 16? So yeah, one team that I see that will make it to next weekend, I think, that's not a top 4 is Memphis. Memphis has a relatively easy game against their 11 seed. I think neither of them are too strong of an 11 seed that I think that Memphis will be able to take them down. And I think they should surprise Michigan State. Michigan State has struggled lately against RPI top 25 teams, and they haven't really played that well in their last 10 games or so. So I could see them falling to Memphis if they don't have their guard up, and I'd like to see Memphis pull off a Sweet 16 run They've been playing well lately.
We'll have to see what Tom Izzo has to say about that.
Matt, so I got some math homework to do. I mean, it's just simple stuff, but I gotta get it done. So you want to help me out?
Yeah.
What's 15 times 2?
What math class are you in?
Math 101.
Okay. 30.
What's 60 divided by 2?
30.
What's 100 minus 5 minus 60 minus 5?
It's 30.
Why are all these answers equaling 30?
Because it's time for the 30-second wrap-up.
That's why. Oh. Well, at least I'm going to pass my math class.
Extreme sports fans, X Games in Teens France is starting on Wednesday. Let's do this. Time to get extreme.
Tiger Woods can reclaim the #1 world ranking with a win at Bay Hill.
If the Dominican Republic wins Tuesday night, it will become the first team to go undefeated in the World Baseball Classic.
Mike D'Antoni says Kobe could return to play on Friday after injuring his ankle.
Martin Brodeur will be backing up Johan Hedberg due to his pinched nerve in his back. What are the Devils going to do? Moon Area Middle School. This is not what we're talking about. Thanks for watching our episode. Everybody, everything we talked about is in the description below. Click on those links and check them out because it's worth looking at.
Yes, it is.
We'll see you Friday.
Have a happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Matt, what do you call a moose that rather than antlers, it has horns?
Sports.
Yeah.
There's a tortoise and a hare.
Okay.
Who wins?
The tortoise.
Why?
Because slow and steady wins the race.
What race?
The race of life.
What does that have to do with sports?
Everything.